Hey groupies, welcome back to Form of Therapy. I'm the channel producer, and today we're checking out Where You At by Newest W. So we're checking out Newest's comeback in quite a while. I think their last one was Overcome, and this one is without Minhyuk. I'm not too familiar with Newest in that regard, so I know one of the members is currently in 101 right now. So they're going to be promoting without him, but let's see what this is like. I already like the sound of this. This is definitely more in tune with Overcome. Also, I think I recognize BTS's Not Today set. Oh wow, the lighting is absolutely gorgeous. Ooh, it's like very like gothic romance. So this mountain area right here, this was where Not Today was definitely filmed. This is where they did the choreography section, and they're doing the same thing here. It's actually a good color scheme, because they're wearing bright red, the background dancers are wearing black. Hold on. Oh, that's clever. Oh, you expect a drop, but they went a little bit more subtle with that. I like that. I appreciate that. Oh, I appreciate that they took their time with the chorus. I really like that. Oh wow, Ren's scene is very creepy. I don't know his name, this guy, but I think he's got the coolest set. The church, but everything's purple and like a lot of purple and teal. Those are very good color schemes. I like the transition where he's going up the stairs and then it switches to Aaron going up the stairs. I mean, so they're all chasing this butterfly. I really like this. This quiet, intimate moment right before the chorus. It's so well handled. It definitely makes you appreciate the drop a lot more. And I do think that the drop... Ooh, I like that. But I do think that the drop is slightly a little weak, but I'll dive into that later. Oh, Baekho's voice. I really appreciate their choreography in this one. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Newest's choreography. Not that it's bad or anything, but it just never stood out to me. But maybe it's this scenery, maybe it's the combination of the outfits and the aesthetic, but I'm really digging it here. Oh. Alright, so that was Where You At by Newest W. You know what? I have to say, I am very impressed. After their tenure on Produce 101, I was wondering what a lot of these guys were going to bring to the table, and I'm actually very, very impressed. I know that all of the members except Aaron went into Produce 101, and I know that that one guy, Minhyuk, he was the only one to actually get into 101, and I actually think that's a great thing. A lot of people were disappointed that a lot of the members didn't make it, but I'm actually thinking it's a great thing strategy-wise, PR marketing-wise, to just only lose one member to 101, because him being in 101 will always raise Newest's status and keep them relevant and help promote them, and the rest of them can be promoting as Newest. And I think that's a great dual promotion they have going on. You know, I'm sure it sucks for them that they can't all be together, but I think this is for the best for Newest anyways. For me, Newest has always rather been a tragic case. I think they had such a strong debut. Their music video has a crazy amount of views, especially for that time. They were supposed to be like the successor to After School. They were called like the male After School at the time. And they had such a strong debut, and then Pledis just sort of tanked them. And it's really unfortunate, but they've been trying to slowly climb their way back. You know, they stopped promoting overseas. They're trying to focus on getting their attention back in Korea. Produce 101 definitely helped. Overcome, I thought was alright. But here's the thing, I just didn't like Overcome. I didn't download it to my phone. I don't have it on my phone. But I have other newest songs on my phone. Overcome just wasn't my thing. But with that said, I really like this. For me, Overcome I thought was kind of messy. And this song is a lot cleaner. It's a lot more minimalistic. And yes, it is falling into this EDM chorus trope, which is kind of getting annoying at this point, you know? I feel like 울고 싶지 않아 and a couple other groups really started doing that. Obviously, BTS did that very recently. But I checked out all these other groups as well, and it's getting really annoying that we're not getting full-on vocal choruses and we're just getting like these EDM drops. And a lot of these EDM drops are very weak because American EDM drops are pretty weak right now. And they're trying to cater to like the American taste. And I have a problem with that, but I think Newest handled it really well here. Right when you expect a drop, to then get this muted, silent vocal performance from Ren, I think is so elegant and so beautiful that when the drop happens, even though it's not the strongest drop in the world, it makes you appreciate it a lot more. And I appreciate the artistry put into that. It's so deceptively cunning in terms of songwriting. And with that said, I think every other part of the song is actually pretty strong. I like all the vocals, I like the bridge, I like the verse. I just think that the EDM drop, if you're gonna do an EDM drop, you know, I know that's not the way of America right now, especially with how the Choo Choo Smuckers are leading EDM. I know that disappointing EDM drops are the new fad, I don't know why, but I just felt like this chorus's EDM drop could have used like a lot more synth. I don't know what the instrument they used for the main tune for this was, but definitely wasn't a synth, but I think that was fine. But I think you should have had synths, like really dark synths layered into the background, just like wubbing in the background, and I think that would have accentuated the chorus a lot more. It would have accentuated that vibe, but I think it was good regardless. I think the choreography was definitely on point. Like I said, Newest choreography never really stood out to me. No offense to Newest, it just never really did. But watching this now here, I was like, I want to see the choreography version of this. I think the cinematography and the setting definitely helped. I think the set design and the costume design definitely helped. The contrast between the very gray background and the black wearing backup dancers against their red and black outfits was a perfect contrast to accentuate their dance. I think it really makes them stand out. And I do hope that a choreography video is coming out of them in these red outfits, or else it would be a fucking shame, because they have the footage. They can put it out, you know? It's not going to cost them anything extra. In fact, they used money to film those scenes. Might as well milk us for more views and for more cash by putting out a choreography video in a week or two. Here's the thing, I don't hold back punches. I really don't. And I know that a lot of you guys like Newest. Newest just never did it for me. Newest, I was just like, I still don't know what their sound is. I still don't know what their identity is. But after listening to Overcome and then listening to Where You At, I'm sort of getting, okay, this is their vibe. This is their vibe and this is sort of their image. And as long as they sort of continue that and they don't do any stark rebrands, I think I'm in. I think this is a good style. Overcome just wasn't my style, but this definitely was. So if this is what they're doing, I want to stand them. So I know that there's Ren, I know that there's Peko, I know that there's Aaron, and then there's the one in 101, which again, it's either Minhyun or Minhyuk, someone correct me. And then there's the other guy with the really gothic church scene. And I really appreciated the aesthetic of this music video. You don't really see like this whole grungy gothic romance type thing. I feel like you see it a lot with like Blood, Sweat, and Tears was a good example. That was sort of gothic, but it was more, I would say, more regal. It was a lot more royal. It was a lot more like, you know, 18th century type, like that kind of fancy. It was more fanciful. But this one was like dirtier, you know what I mean? With the ruined walls and like with the wet bed, and I think especially with the church and with the purple light shining through. Like, a lot of this music video I just think had better cinematography and aesthetic lighting than anything they've ever done before, honestly. Like, my favorite song, while I don't think it's their strongest song, is Hello. But Hello, I just don't think that music video is as strong as this. You know, this music video is a lot more complicated, and you can tell that a lot of work went into the set design. When you shoot a music video like this, when you show that you're putting more effort not into just the music and the dance, but you're putting it into the details of your music video, like the small little details, I think that goes a long way. And I think it shows that not just the group is trying their best, but that their label is behind them. So I know that Pledis really screwed Newest in the past, but I'm really hoping that by giving them such a great music video like this, that this means that Pledis is on board and wants Newest to succeed more than ever. Anyways, guys, thanks for suggesting this video. What did you think of Where You At by Newest? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, why don't you go ahead and click like down below. It'll help us out tremendously. Also, if you're new to this channel, if you want to see more reactions like this in the future, go ahead and click subscribe, and you'll be updated to all our future videos. And if you want to see more of our videos right now, you can go ahead and click any of the annotations over there, and I'll see you guys later.